Okay, still on our organic chemistry series, we are treating alkanes today, and we're looking at the reactions of alkanes. Alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons. We call alkanes saturated because they contain carbon to carbon atoms connected with only single bonds, and they are very much stable substances. So they undergo very few reactions. One of these is substitution. In substitution reaction, we are basically eliminating or replacing an atom in a substance by a more reactive atom or substance. Okay, if you look at the substance right here, this is CH4, which is methane. Okay, CH4, and we are reacting this with chlorine radicals or chloride radicals, okay, in the presence of UV light. Okay, we should produce chloromethane, which is this substance right here. Okay, if you look at this, the hydrogen atom, okay, has been replaced with the chlorine atom, and we have chloromethane and hydrogen chloride gas. Okay, let's take this stepwise. Okay, there are 3 stages in this reaction. The first stage is the initiation stage. Okay, so the reaction takes place in the presence of UV light. Now, UV light acts on the chlorine molecule and breaks the chlorine molecule into radicals. Okay, the chlorine molecule is broken down into chloride radicals. Okay, that's the first stage of the reaction. Alkanes are unsaturated, so to make them react, we have to actually combine them with very reactive substances. So an example of this are these chloride radicals right here. The second stage is the propagation stage, where we have the methane molecule combining with a chloride radical. The methane molecule structure right here, we have all the hydrogen atoms bonded, and the chloride radical breaks off this bond on hydrogen. Okay, therefore we are getting the same carbon atom with 3 hydrogen atoms. Okay, but this time the carbon atom has lost that hydrogen, and the hydrogen has is now attached with the chlorine or the chloride radical to become hydrogen chloride gas. So we form the new substance. This is the carbon radical. Okay, we form the carbon radical right here, and hydrogen chloride gas. This is the propagation stage. The last stage for this is called the termination stage. In termination stage, our carbon radical therefore now combines with a chloride radical to form what is called the chloromethane or chloromethane substance. So look at this. This is a carbon radical combining with this, and we're forming chloromethane. All right. So there are 3 stages in this reaction. First stage, initiation, where UV light breaks off the chlorine molecule into radicals. Okay, we need these radicals to be formed because of the saturated nature of methane. In the second stage, the propagation stage, the methane molecule is broken by the chloride radical formed from the initiation stage, and this forms the carbon radical and hydrogen chloride gas. All right, and in the last stage, the termination stage, the carbon radical formed right here now combines with the chloride radical to form chloromethane. Okay.